Beautiful beings, bienvenido. I am coming to you as the founding steward at Artistic Apothecary. My first name is Kuwa Jasiri and my pronoun is beauty. I've been noticing a lot of kind of tutorial videos around hygiene and things, and I guess people in the bathroom on the video taking photos, and I wanted to do an eco-friendly bathroom, eco-friendly hygiene routine, kind of just eco-friendly lifestyles kind of quick tutorial. I made some notes, try to get them going. Saving our planet is the thing to do. Okay, if you agree and want to learn about ways to do this, from temporarily being in homes to renting homes and holding land deeds, however you interact with houses, everyone's different, everyone's situation's different. So you can mix and match these. These are things that I've done over the course of my life. Some of them will be like live in this moment, and some of them I will just be telling you about because they're not currently happening. I thought I would start with the paper products that I use, because I do use 3. I have single-use wet wipes that are 99.9% water. I mostly use those if I have poop on my butt and I'm away from the toilet, if I'm doing some medical things and just need some sterile, strategic things, or when I'm camping. I'll take these. I have them in my go bag. And I really seldomly use them, but it is nice in those instances. And if anything that I mention you have found an eco-friendly alternative to, please let me know. I'm always excited about that. Those wet wipes are 99.9% water and biodegradable. This is 100% post-consumer paper, trees, non-chlorine bleach. And I really use this just when I poop. I haven't figured out anything for that really on an ongoing basis. And my cotton swabs for my ears, I have seen some alternatives, but they're mostly for wax, and I use them for water to like get the moisture out. So that is something I'm working on. And so to then I wanted to get into all the reusable things that I use. So I have my washcloth, I have a face cloth, I also have a face sponge. It's nice to just work with those tough layers of skin and be gentle and love myself. I have a cleaning sponge. When I pee, I wipe with these, put them in the laundry, and I have a nose blower, and then kind of like a cleaning rag. And I have like 2 of each, so if one is in the laundry. Also, one thing with my pee rags, I get dark colors so that when I'm bleeding with the moon, I can still wipe and it'll be fine. As far as hygiene goes, I wake up, I do an oil pulling. I'm working on reversing some cavities, growing back that tissue. Then I scrape my tongue. After that, brush my teeth. Actually, I scrape my tongue first, and then I do the oil pull, brush my teeth. I really like firm toothbrushes, and I notice like recycled toothbrushes. Recycled either plastic or just like wood, natural fiber. I just find it's not like firm enough, so I do still get that toothbrush. I am going to a new place soon to check out what they have. Yes, so that goes on and on. Definitely some flowers. I have like a little altar space. I make my own tooth powder. I also have a natural paste. I put these clips on the end of things when they're getting to the end so I can use every last bit. I made a spray, a prickly ash mouth spray, kind of like mouthwash. I kind of just like spray some of it on my toothbrush. I made a lip gloss, which I love. I have my 100% boar's head and wood hairbrush. These patchy hairs coming in. I love it. Those are my brushes and sponges. I love doing little things to my face. I have some simple rose soap. I also use that when I wash my hands before I eat. Because 50% of the time, with my hands are just kind of, they're definitely in there. Definitely some flowers. I've got my floss. I use regular plastic floss. Haven't found anything for that. I go to a thrift store and I really love it. They have a bin full of these little like facial things. So I love that. And not that I always look for this at the thrift store, but in general, I do like to come home and notice when they're 100% plant-based. This one's 50% post-consumer recycled plastic for the container. The container itself is also recyclable. This is 98% natural. No animal testing. So I just get whatever from the store that works with my skin. This is a pumpkin. I just love pumpkin. And then I have a 2-part facial from a local Afro made. It's in a reusable glass containers. Make a wound care for myself. Also use it on my blemishes. So that's nice. I love this roll. Also my lip gloss has the roll. I made a finishing oil. For my face, I have a hair oil. I made a facial, what's this, honey? That's super fun. And so I have this little bowl, kind of has like flowers in it, but I also make my facials in there. The honey, this one's a clay. So for each use, I'll make it in that little container. Oh, the rose, what's it called? Water, rose water. I love that. Wow, that's like a little quickie. I just have some more regular soap, a hand towel, my bath towel, and then I have a self-care towel when I'm doing my steams and my soaks and things like that. So that kind of my bath towel is always kind of fresher. Okay, that was super fun. A little bit of that. Also just in the bathroom using the cold water as much as possible. And with your sink, you can detach it from the wall, the city, and you can put a 5-gallon bucket under there, and you can take, when that fills up, you can either flush your toilet with it, like 1 5-gallon into the toilet will self-flush it, or you can use it in your garden or put it in your compost. And so with the toilet, you can have like a compost toilet, either more like machiney or just like the pile in the yard. Or when you have a plumbing toilet, I don't flush when I pee. What do they say? Yellow, let it mellow. And And depending on my rent or my housing situation, I will put a slow release natural cleanser tablet in the tank. So it'll slowly put cleanser into it. So when you do flush, clean it, it's like kind of self-cleaning a little bit, which I find is nice. And also just cuts down on like some of the bacteria and stuff growing, because things can kind of spur up from there around the toilet bowl and things like that. Yeah, so that's the toilet. And if you have a bathtub, I've lived in houses where the people, like, when they took their shower, they would stop up the bathtub during their shower or after their bath. The tub is full, and they would use that with a 5-gallon bucket to flush the toilet. Usually when someone poos, flush the toilet. And then also just taking that water out as gray water into your compost or your garden. So those are some ways to utilize water in your space. And depending on where you live, you can actually save money, because depending where you live, you're charged for the water that comes into your home, and some places charge you for the water that goes to the facility. So depending on which one that is, you can save yourself some money. Thinking of trash or recycle bin, the compost things. Also thinking about on-demand hot water heaters. That saves some money with, like, the hot water heaters constantly keeping that water hot in there. And on-demand hooks right to your faucet and plugs in to an outlet. And when you turn on the hot water, it makes hot water like right there for you. So those are just some different ways to be eco-friendly in your bathroom. If you got it, you got it, you got it. Go get it. Thank you. As always, we value you.